What's going on, guys? It's your boy Drizzy Dre, back again with another video for y'all today. So as you can tell, we are currently outside, so we're gonna try this out, see how this works. The sun is kind of staying behind one of these clouds back here. Let me turn y'all around so you guys can see. Yeah, the sun is currently behind that big ass cloud right there, so hopefully we don't lose too much daylight too fast, because I want to get this video out for you guys. But today's video topic is going to be something that I've been holding off on for about a year and a half now. I mean, it's been something I've been wanting to put out. It's just I was waiting for the right time. So I've talked about it previously in some of my other videos about me trying to change my shot, change my form and stuff. It's been a work in progress. I'm still not 100% where I want it to be, but I feel like I'm about 85-90% there. So today I'll kind of show you guys what my shot looked like before, what it looks like now, the little stuff that I've made, the little tweaks and everything, and we'll kind of go through everything, and like I said, just kind of the progression of how I got from there to here. So first things first, like, subscribe, do all that stuff down below. Like I said, because this is something that I've put a lot of time and effort into on changing this. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so the first things I'm going to show you is what my shot looked like before. This was from a while back, as you can tell. It didn't look the prettiest, and like I said, I'll have it in slow motion and stuff so you guys can kind of see exactly what it looked like. It didn't look the prettiest. I had bad hand placement, follow through everything, and just my timing was completely off. So now that you've seen that, let's kind of break it down and show you exactly what I didn't like about it and what I needed to fix to get my shot a little bit more fluid and more of a one motion, because that was definitely a two motion shot. So for those of you who don't know about shooting and stuff, and you don't know what I'm talking about the one motion, two motion, it's just stuff that I've learned and picked up off over the years of me trying to fix my shot. So a two motion shot is going to be where at any point when you're coming up, if the ball has to stop and then go forward, then it's more of a two motion shot. Now you see guys like Steph Curry, Trae Young, Damian Lillard, they have more of a one motion shot where it's just all kind of fluid, and as the ball comes up, it just goes straight out of their hand into their follow through. Like I said, my previous shot, it would kind of get stuck up here and then it would go. So it would kind of come up, get stuck, and then go forward. So more of a two motion shot. So like I said, I was just trying to get a little bit more fluid, and again, it's getting there. So not 100%, but it is better than when it was. So let's break it down. My previous shot, I used to, let me stand back a little bit. Actually, let's do this. Let's angle y'all down a little bit. Okay, right there. You guys can see pretty much my whole body. So my previous shot, the way it looked, if you couldn't tell by the video, is for the most part, when you shoot, you want the ball and your hips to be kind of connected. So as it goes down, you want it to stay there, and then as you come up, you want the ball to come up at the same time. My previous shot was completely off, to where when I would go down, the ball would come up, and then I would have my back kind of arched a little weird, like how it is right here, and then I would shoot the ball. So let's do it without the ball so you guys can kind of see. I would go down, shoot. Let's do it again, slow motion. I would go down, bring the ball up, shoot. So definitely a two motion shot, definitely wasn't fluid, and the reason why I missed a bunch of my shots. Now I will say right now I still miss quite a bit of my shots, and that's just because I'm always constantly working on something in my jump shot, so it throws off my aim and stuff. But once I get everything down to where I want it to be, I know the aim will come in, you know, it'll come eventually, naturally, just the more I actually shoot the ball and get used to it. But for right now, again, I'm still tweaking a little bit of stuff here and there, so my shot's gonna be off for a little bit more, but it'll pay off in the end. So let's see, from the front also, again, this is how it used to look, is I would go down and then shoot. Another thing that I noticed is my legs would kind of cave inwards. It would kind of go inwards, and I believe it's causing me to have some kind of slight knee problems. I will say that's not like it hurts really bad, but when I first get to the gym, or if I'm gonna go shoot around or do anything, I always have to pretty much warm up my knees by just kind of going like this, because when I do that, there's like it's not a sharp pain or anything. I would say it's just more of a tender right here, right on the inside of both of my knees, and I've got to kind of work it out. So just got to do that a couple times, or run a little bit, and it kind of goes away, and then I'm fine for the rest of the time. Like when we go play basketball, I'm good for 2-3 hours, and I don't feel it. It's just when we first get there. So again, I think it's just causing a little bit of knee problems. So like I said, my knees would kind of cave in inwards like this, so I'm trying to straighten that out to where I'm actually going both knees at the same time and getting lift off of both of them at the same time as well. So that's another problem. So again, from the front view, it was here and then shoot. Again, here, then shoot. So definitely not good right there. Another thing is going to be my offhand. So I'm gonna kind of angle you guys up a little bit. Okay, right there. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna kind of show you exactly what my offhand used to do. So it used to, when I would bring the ball up, when I would go to shoot, my hand would rotate and I would flick with my thumb at the same time. So then both of my hands would go like this. And you can see it in the videos and stuff of my previous shot. As like I said, both of my hands would go like that. My actual follow-through hand, I would literally just kind of flick it like that. So now I'm actually trying to get an actual flick into it and trying to make it roll off of my pointer finger, middle finger. Whenever I'm actually shooting the ball, I want it to roll off of these two to get that backspin, because I didn't have any backspin before. It would kind of just, the ball would just kind of go, maybe barely turn a little flat and then go into the basket or wherever it was going. So again, offhand would just kind of toss it. Now I'm actually trying to flick it, trying to get it off my two fingers instead of just tossing it, and then keeping my guide hand either off the ball completely whenever I go to shoot, and I'll usually trying to let it go right before I'm actually gonna flick the ball. So like I said, I'll show you guys a slow motion of all that stuff, and you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and show you guys everything that I've kind of taught myself, kind of learned, and what I'm still working on. And yeah, let me fix you guys again, and I'll show you guys a shot compared to my previous one. So let's get that right here. All right, so I moved you guys a little bit closer so you guys can actually see me. And again, I'll do a slow motion of it after I actually shoot the shot so you guys can kind of see. Now, I'm not that far from the goal. I'm not even a free throws distance away from the goal. That'd probably be more back here, but that way you guys can actually see me in the frame and get a closer view of what it looks like. I'm just gonna shoot from here. Now, I'm not gonna actually do a jump shot because in the previous videos, you can tell it was more of a free throw. So I wanna do the same form and not jump so that way you guys can see the differences of both. So if you can't tell, right back here by the trees, it's a little windy out here. It's probably maybe 10 miles an hour right now, 5 to 10. But when there's nothing around you to stop the wind, it could feel like 20 to 15. So like I said, we'll try and work with the wind as we can. And that's kind of what makes it hard about just shooting out here, is because for one, this is gravel. It's not even dirt. So I can't even actually like do any kind of moves because I slip and slide. And then two is just the wind. Like I said, any little bit of wind can throw the ball off. But we'll work with what we got, no excuses. So let's go ahead and get this started real quick. So again, this is gonna be the new form so you can kind of compare it to the old. All right, so let's go ahead and play that back real quick. Do it in slow motion so you guys can see everything. You'll see where I try and keep the ball down as I go down, and then as I come up, it comes up with me, with my hips, you know, kind of in line with that. And then I will show you guys a comparison of before and then what it looks like now, kind of side by side in slow motion. You can see everything kind of together, working together, and see what that looks like right here. So okay, with that being said, now let's go ahead and I'm gonna do a shot from right here in front of you guys going towards the basket so you guys can see my hands whenever I actually go to flick the ball and stuff. So again, I'm gonna do it pretty close to the basket just so you guys can actually see my hands and see what y'all think, at least from the back view. Hopefully this is pretty good. This should be fine for y'all to see. So let's go ahead and do that again. There we go. Okay, again, I will show you that in slow motion and you can see what my hands look like, what they're doing. One thing that I'm still trying to fix is whenever I actually shoot, my right hand still kind of tends to flick to the right after I'm actually releasing the ball. So I want to get it towards straight, but again, work in progress. And then this is going to be the slow motion of my previous and my current hand placement / flick of the ball, so you guys can kind of compare those two. So again, it's not perfect, it's not Steph Curry, it's not Dame Lillard, it's not Trae Young form, but I do feel like it's a lot more fluid, a lot more one motion, and I feel like after I get all these little things down and where I want it to be, I should be pretty good. As long as I can get my aim down, like I said, that should come over time. I feel like I should be a pretty good shooter, and that's what I'm trying to work towards, because right now I'm more of a driver, as most people know, and I'm sure you can tell in the videos. I'm more of a drive to the basket, kick out if I need to, or just finish if I need to. But I want to become a shooter, because then that's just one more thing that somebody's got to guard me with. The biggest thing that I try and tell everybody, like my friends and everything, is you want to obviously work on anything and everything that can get you better or harder to guard. Because then that's just one more problem for the defense to have to worry about. Right now, I can say that people can tend to, you know, sag off on me, and I'll make, you know, I would say on average maybe 35 to 40%, which is not good, but I would say I'd make, you know, 35 to 40% of my shots if I'm wide open. So they can't completely, you know, leave me out open. But like I said, if I can move that up to, you know, 40 to 50%, then yeah, that's gonna make them play up on me more, and then that's gonna give me the ability to pump fake and drive from there, or do whatever I gotta do, because like I said, if I can get them to bite on my shot, then that's gonna open up so much more possibilities for driving. So they're just working in tandem with both. So let's go ahead and actually get some regular jump shots in. You guys can see what that looks like, and we'll kind of go from there. I'm gonna scoot you guys back so I can shoot from a little bit further. All right, so this is gonna be a jump shot. This is kind of a free throw range. I can't really go back too far because this grass has a bunch of stickers. So go ahead and get a regular jump shot in. You guys can see what that looks like, see what my timing looks like. And again, it's still work in progress because I feel like I'm bringing the ball up a little too fast, but still 10 times better than what it was. So let's get a jump shot. Hopefully the wind works on me and doesn't blow the ball out too far. There we go, that's one. Let's go ahead and get another one real quick. That's short. So again, don't judge the aim right now. It's still under construction. Let's go ahead and get some more real quick. Still a little bit short. Gotta put some more on it. There we go. Let's go and get another one. There it is. Oh, never mind, a little bit short. Let's go and get another one, come on. Gotta make these, this is why we're here. Still short. This rim is pretty forgiving, so certain stuff like that, certain shots like that, I know probably wouldn't go in when we're at the gym. But again, I'm working with what I got, so let's see how it goes. There it is. That one felt pretty good. Let's get another one. A little bit too much. One more. Short. Okay, can't miss. So one thing, guys, is don't short yourself. Can't end on a miss. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, okay, let's go, come on. There it is. Oh, maybe not, a little too much. There it is, okay. We'll take that. So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like now. Again, just working on those kind of three or four, what would it be? Let's just break it down. So one is my timing as far as going down, bringing it up at the same time instead of here and then shooting it. It's more of a all at once. Oh, I guess another thing I did work on too is when I used to shoot, the ball would be like out here. And so as I would bring it back, people say it's kind of like catapulting the ball. And that's what was causing a lot of those problems, is because the ball here ends here. So I'm kind of arcing it and then going forward. That's how it used to be, was arc, go forward. Now I'm trying to stay a little bit more closer to my body, so it's more straight up. Again, I can still catch myself on videos where I'm kind of going out, but it's nowhere near as here and then shooting it behind my head, because that was one of the biggest problems. Is I would shoot kind of like right here behind my head, as you can see right here from all angles. This is where the ball would end up. Now it's more of a here, right in front of my face, right above my eyebrow. So again, just a little bit of stuff that I've picked up from here and there, videos and stuff, watching Steph shoot, Trey, Dame, but watching a bunch of people shoot. The biggest thing is I'm trying to get a faster shot, because I felt like when I used to shoot like that, it was easier for them to guard me. And you can see the difference of my previous shot compared to my new, and I'll show you guys like a side-by-side again, so you can see the difference of my release timing is a lot faster. Still not super fast, but it's a lot faster to where I'm able to actually just get it off if somebody's right in front of me, if I need to. I still got to work on my footwork as far as like actually dribbling the ball and going into the shot, but that is still a work in progress. I'm trying to get more of a 1-2 hop. The way I used to always shoot and the way I taught myself to shoot was I would always kind of start here with 1 foot back, and then I would step up and then shoot. So that's how I just taught myself how to shoot. So I need to get out of the habit. I need to start hopping a little bit more, because it's a little bit more fluid. Plus, if you hop, let's say you catch the ball into a hop, then you can, you know, pump fake, jab, do whatever you got to do, but it gives you more options to hit that. So yeah, like I said, just been working on some stuff. I'm constantly working on new things, because I don't want to be like a one-dimensional player. And that's the main reason I'm trying to get the shot down, is because I don't want to get stuck just doing one thing of just driving the ball, because that's so easy to stop. Plus, with me getting older, I wouldn't say I'm fast, but I guess my quickness, my first step is a little bit faster than normal, I guess, from what people tell me. So eventually that's gonna go away. I'm not gonna be able to move that fast anymore. So gotta have something else to fall back on. So that's what I'm saying. The shot is very important. It's one of the most important skills of basketball, is learning how to shoot. But I guess we'll leave the video there, guys. I don't want to make this too long. If you have anything that you can help me out with, any kind of drills, or if you see anything I need to change, or you think is wrong in my shot, let me know. Again, I'm always up for criticism, because this has been something that I've been like really particular about myself for the past 1.5 years. So I'm gonna stay out here, shoot for a little bit longer before the sun goes down, and yeah, catch you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, and do all that stuff down below. See you guys later.